Happy Wednesday, guys. Our warm-up today, we've got 3 rounds going through these 3 movements. Nice moderate pace, doesn't have to be super fast. All right, first movement is going to be 20 lateral hops, and then we've got 10 single leg toe touch, and then 10 sit-ups. All right, for that lateral hop, we're going to go from 2 feet. If you could kind of use a line or just pretend like there's a line on the ground that you're going over, you're just going back and forth laterally. Each time you jump is a rep. Okay, after that, you've got 10 single leg toe touch, just like a regular toe touch, but you're gonna let one leg come up behind you, a little bit of bend in that knee like a stiff leg deadlift, and then stand up. Okay, so go ahead, do 10 of those, and then 10 sit-ups. We're all familiar with this. Sit down. If you don't have an ab mat, that's fine. Just sitting all the way up, shoulders over the hips as you come up. All right, so 3 rounds of that. Doesn't have to be fast, just get your heart rate up. All right, good warm up. Getting into the workout, we've got 2 rounds of a 5-minute AMRAP, okay? So we're going through this twice. After each 5-minute AMRAP, you're going to have a 2-minute rest, okay? So within the 5 minutes, you're going through 30 double unders, 15 ground overhead with an object, and then 15 V-ups, as many times of that as you can within the 5 minutes. Rest, and then you're gonna do it again, okay? Double unders, we can do jumping jacks as well if you don't have a rope, or we can go 2 to 1 if you don't have double unders, but you are doing singles, okay? For the ground overhead, we're using, if you have something still from us equipment-wise, or if you have a backpack like we used to use, or just anything you can find around the house, jug of water, whatever it is. You're going ground overhead, so 15. If you have something that you're going to be using only single hand, then obviously you can play around with those reps a little bit and do 15 per side if it's light, or maybe like 8 and 8, okay? But either way, starting from the ground, getting our hips down, and using the hips to finish up overhead, okay? What we don't want to do is leave the legs long and just use our low back, okay? Make sure we're getting our stack all the way up over our center, over our heels or overhead, okay? And then 15 V-ups. We're pretty familiar with these now. Great movement, starting in that hollow body position, coming up and meeting in the center. Try not to flop down and just give up in between each rep. Try to stay tight, all right? 2-minute rest after each round. Score is going to be just the total rounds and reps. All right, have fun. Nice work. On the workout for the after party today, we just have a 2-minute plank. So for this, we're starting on our forearms down on the ground. Nice, flat, tight body. We don't want to pike up with the hips or let them sag. Try to stay nice and neutral. If you can, you want to shoot for 2 minutes all at once, unbroken. If you need to break it up into maybe a couple sets of 1 minute, that's fine. All right?
What's up, y'all? It is Wednesday. We got a little endurance for you today. If you have a bicycle, or you have a way to find a recumbent bike, or an assault bike, or anything that has pedals on it, right? You can choose to do bike for 30 minutes, and then with as little rest as possible between getting off the bike and going out to a run, go run for 20. All right, so bike for 30, and then go run for 20. Total distance is your score, but on Sugar WOD, when you go to track it, put how far you went on the bike and then how far you went on the runs. Now, if you don't have access to any kind of bike or pedaled machinery, then you can go on a weighted walk/run. Basically cover as much distance as you can for 30 minutes. What you're not looking to do here is destroy yourself in that 30 minutes. You're just trying to cruise. So if you want to run a little bit, walk a little bit, run a little bit, walk a little bit, cruising for 30 minutes, and then when you pop off that weight, then you can try to pick up the speed a little bit for that last 20 minutes, and then track your total distance. Same thing as the bike. Track your score is your total distance, but in the comments, put how far you went with the weight, and then how far you went without.